Heyo, my name is Lopez, and I'm the 2018 Coppell High School Snare Drum Section Leader. Today I'm going to be showing you how to perform our 2018 Coppell Drumline snare break in the show entitled Toshka. I personally like to separate the snare break into two distinct parts. First one consisting of a 5-lit bass, second one consisting of more of a duple triplet feel. In the very beginning, in order to establish the hand speed and the feel of the first half of the break, there's a check pattern that we play where we do 2 alternating 5-lits, with an accent on the downbeat of 1 and the downbeat of 3, alternating from the left and right hand. Played like this. What's important to remember as you go and continue into the rest of the 5-lit bass, that you continue to feel this 5-lit transition and make sure that it's fluid in order not to crush anything or not to open something up too much. The next part of the break consists of a low 5 diddle and then into 2 consecutive 3-note crescendo off the left hand. What you want to do while doing these 2 3-note crescendos is make it feel like it has sort of a hilltop grow to it, as in you're going up, go back down, then go up a little bit higher, and then ending with a shot at the very end, sounding a little bit like this. Next part you want to do right here is we have a low paradiddle diddle with then a tenuto single stroke, with this tenuto accent single. One thing that's important to remember during this is to make sure that both the paradiddle diddle and the single that you're playing is at the same speed. In order to do that, make sure that you continue feeling that triplet check, that 5-lit check that we had beforehand. So next part's going to sound like this. Making sure that it's at the same speed, so it continues the 5-lit feel. The next part's a little tricky. That's because the first downbeat is off the left hand. After the left hand downbeat, you're going to start doing diddles that crescendo again with the same hilltop feel. That's going to crescendo. It's going to have an accent tenuto, but crescendoing throughout the phrase, making it feel like it's growing. It's going to sound a little bit like this. Ending with another diddle on the downbeat of the next measure. This next part right here, my favorite part of the snare break, is we play a low diddle followed by an accent tap accent. Right here, what you're going to play is a paradiddle diddle going straight into a tenuto, ending with a shot, emphasizing the very end of the break, sounding like this. That right there. So that right there ends the overall 5-lit bass of the snare break. The next part that we're going to get into is the duple and triplet feel. So what happens as soon as we finish that shot is we do a visual ripple down the line that indicates the entrance of each snare drummer. And the compound rhythm of all of us coming in together sounds a little bit like this. What happens there is we do a head turn indicating each time we play an accent, and again, this is another split going down the line with everyone consisting of their 16th note check on the low end. And the compound rhythm of these accents sounds a little bit like this. From that point in the break, we enter into our triplet feel. What happens here is we start at the edge, move to the center, and from that point, we start playing triplet rolls with different accents, going into a hand-to-hand split that me and my fellow comrade, Andrew Tao, participate in, me holding down the rock, and him holding on, him doing the upbeat partials. This could sound a little bit something like this. Okay. Next part we're going to do right here, as you saw right then, we play a shot, 2 accents as a line, and what happens is the entire snare line gets on this one. We start playing another 5-lit split, but how it works is me and the 2 outside snare drummers are playing the rock of a 5/2, while the 2 inside snare drummers are playing the upbeat partials. This right here, it's going to sound like this. Just going to start with the accent of the shot, right?
Start on the 5.
That right there is the end of the total snare break, and what happens at this point is we have a total group crescendo and the entire ensemble that leads to the next part of the show. It feels a little bit like this. That's about it.